Hello, everyone, and welcome back to A Couple of Brain Cells. I'm Amelia.
And I'm Kyle.
And this is a podcast all about the moments in pop culture and internet history that Kyle has missed out on and that I have been too chronically online for.
5.
Folks. We're finally here. Dramageddon is here. Kyle, how are you feeling?
Tired.
Okay, we'll wake up.
I'm here.
We have a lot to cover today. So
here.
get comfy.
I am. I'm very comfy cozy. And I'm ready to hear how all this makeup really matters.
But before we jump in, I'm going to give like a little what you missed on Glee kind of recap of what the last few episodes have been and what we've been saying so that we can refresh our memories.
Glee cap.
Glee cap. I mean, we've been talking about this for over a month. So at the start of our series, we first met Jeffree Star. Jeffree's rise to fame was primarily on MySpace, and he was able to carry that fame over to YouTube with the help of a successful makeup brand and collaborations with other creators. That's how Olive feels about Jeffree Star. Despite a background ripe with racism, bigotry, and bullying, Jeffree became incredibly famous online. After Jeffree, we met Shane Dawson. After Jeffree, we met Shane Dawson, who is an OG true YouTuber, whose ability to reshape his image kept him in the spotlight despite just god-awful moments in his past. Jeffree and Shane connect when Shane films a quote-unquote documentary about Jeffree's life, in which they become fast friends and launch a makeup collab together. Lastly, we met James Charles, who is newer to YouTube in the grand scheme of things, but his career up to where we are now has been marred with controversy. All three of these men gravitate towards each other for that specific reason. There's a shared bond between them as controversial figures on the internet.
Not makeup.
And also makeup, I guess.
Okay.
So there's a quick reminder, but actually, Kyle, I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, what's that?
What if I told you I have been kind of omitting a little bit of the truth leading up to this episode?
Uh-huh.
What if I told you there were actually 2 Dramageddons?
You're joking. This is it. This is the end. This is one that we turned from a couple of brain cells to 2 individual brain cells.
Oh my gosh.
You can take the first one. You can take brain cell A.
I think we're gonna say I could take Dramageddon 1.
Oh,
but
no, you can take both.
So here's my feelings on it. You know how more people talk about World War II than World War I?
Okay.
It's kind of like that.
There's a recency bias.
Yeah. And also, you cannot have World War II without the effects of World War I. And in this case, Dramageddon 1 really shows the power Jeffree Star had at this time. And you just can't have the effects of Dramageddon 2 without
So
it.
originally we were on the Great Geddon. Now they're both called Dramageddon 1 and Dramageddon 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you're saying like
Like the Great War.
it would be the Great Dramageddon, yes. And then another one came around. It's like, well, now I got one. Name them 1 and 2.
Got it.
So let's just get right into it, starting with Dramageddon 1. So Dramageddon 1 had been brewing for a while as viewers began to notice that Jeffree's fellow beauty creator friends were dropping like flies. Even ones he had worked with in a more professional capacity, like Manny MUA, the one that got sued with Jeffree, and Nikita Dragon, the one that did blackface for Jeffree's campaign. At the start of 2018, Manny and Jeffree began throwing a little shade at each other. Things like weird Snapchat stories or shady tweets that don't explicitly say they're mad at each other, but close enough that fans are picking up what's going down. But Dramageddon really launches with the posting of this tweet. Can you please read and describe for the class?
Bitch is bitter because without him we're doing better.
You don't have to say who's who.
I don't know who any of these people are. I just see 4 people flipping off the camera. Am I supposed to know these people?
But you know some of them. From right to left, the people in the photo are Laura Lee, another massive beauty YouTuber. We haven't talked about her.
It's left to right.
Fuck. From left to
that
right.
doesn't look like Laura on the right.
My bad. Okay, from left to right, you have Laura Lee, another massive beauty YouTuber and former Jeffree friend. Nikita Dragon.
Okay.
Gabriel Zamora, who is the poster of said tweet and smallest creator out of like the bunch. And then Manny MUA.
I don't know who any of these people are. Well, besides the second girl.
Manny MUA. That's the one that got sued with Jeffree.
Got it.
Like I mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Well, they don't look anything like the photos you showed me before.
True, this is a grainy photo too. This tweet was posted after a clip of Shane Dawson's series on Jeffree was kind of blowing up. In this clip, Jeffree is saying how toxic the beauty community can be.
Is he not the beauty community?
He is.
Huh.
It's friends assuming you're always paying for dinner. It's friends assuming you're gonna buy their plane ticket. You're gonna put them in the finest hotels. Like everyone assumes it's theirs. And I've lost a lot of people. So at the end of the day, do we really care what the whole entire internet or what everyone says? We all partially do, you know? And I'm always the villain. I'm always Jeffree goes through friends quick, and no one knows what really goes on behind the scenes. So it's hard sometimes to sleep at night.
It kind of killed me right now. I didn't really think about how, like, watching this clip out of context of, like, the rest of the video, that how jarring Shane being dressed up like Jeffree looks during this, like, emotional conversation about how he has no friends.
It's crazy.
As Jeffree is speaking, there is B-roll playing where you can see Jeffree talking to someone who is blurred out, and that person is Manny. And if you're in the beauty sphere, you can tell it's Manny because he was like always wearing these hats backwards and stuff like that in his build. Like, and they were friends.
Always seen together.
They were always seen together, yeah. And then all of a sudden they're not. And now there's this weird blurred out clip of him when he's saying he has no friends. She's leaving. Goodbye.
She's done. Thank you, Olive.
Thank you, Olive. So seemingly Jeffree and Shane are putting a narrative out implying that those friends who've switched up are the very ones featured in Jeffree's videos. So Gabriel posts this tweet, and unfortunately for him, it's at this time after this series has come out, and there's like this redemption arc going on for Jeffree. So him posting this, it almost looks like he's like quote unquote bullying or trying to like create drama, since there are a lot of eyes. It just doesn't look good. The events that follow this photo are just mess. The backlash against these four is pretty immediate. Gabriel does post a follow-up tweet saying, quote, "Imagine standing a racist. I could never," end quote, which, well.
Yep, that's crazy.
Which does not help when the people coming after you are the fans of said racist. So you're also just like calling them all stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jeffree's fans went for the jugular. Gabriel, Laura Lee, and Nikita all had posts resurfacing of them using the N-word. And apparently there was also a post or video of Manny being racist towards like an Uber driver as well. All of this making them look like hypocrites at the end of the day. It's like, well, who are you to talk? You're also fucking racist. Battle of the racists.
Battle of the racists. It's not the first time.
It happens often. According to Gabriel, behind the scenes, the group was strategizing their next moves because they were actually all on a brand trip together, which is why they took that photo. They were
What's
like,
a brand trip?
A brand trip is something that comes up a lot in the beauty world, where a brand will take a bunch of influencers on like a fancy trip, and they like use the brand's makeup while they're on that trip.
What? Okay. I don't know the beauty industry. I guess if you wear this makeup, you belong in these fancy places. Is that the vibe they're going for?
I guess. It's just like a thing where I'm using Tarte as an example because Tarte is a brand that...
What'd you call me?
Tarte.
Huh.
Yeah, I called you Tarte.
Again, I'm going to take the second brain cell. You can have the first one.
Okay. Tarte does these brand trips a lot, and basically they just take a bunch of influencers like to the Bahamas, and you use like, when you're making your get ready with me for my day in the Bahamas, you use your Tarte Shape Tape.
Don't get what the goal is, but
it's marketing. It's influencers using your stuff.
Yeah, but why can't you do it at home?
You can. It's more luxurious if it's far away. I don't know. A lot of people call out these brand trips because they're like, okay, like that seems like a waste of money.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
why they charge you more for their product, so they can afford to send influencers on these trips.
Well, you're onto something with that. Laura, Manny, and Nikita were all pushing for Gabriel to be the one to initially apologize as he posted the photo. He has said that he felt really hurt by how quickly they were willing to just throw him on the sword, even though they all had stuff coming out about him, about all of them. So their responses. The most famous response video was a video from Laura Lee. It went insanely viral. I don't think you have to be in the beauty space to have seen this video because it's basically just her sitting and crying.
Do you think I saw this video?
I think you may have seen gifs of it.
Knowing that I'm not in the beauty space?
I'm going to play a clip from it now.
I want to talk to you guys in this video. It's been so hard. So much positive. It's hard. It's probably the hardest things I've ever done. I'm so sorry. So sorry to you guys. Me and Gabriel and Nikita and Manny took a picture with our middle fingers up, and we were trying to mimic Kylie Jenner's birthday picture, and the picture was taken out of context, and it ended up causing pain, for other people. And I just want to say I'm sorry to Jeffrey for the pain we may have caused you in this. I know we're not friends anymore, but I want to apologize to you. Thank you guys for giving me some time. And I hope you guys understand that I just need some time now.
Stuff like that just frustrates me.
Why?
Why? Exactly. Why?
Because it's annoying.
Why? No, like, why do you post that video?
Oh.
She doesn't have any contact information for him. None at all.
It's to make her look apologetic.
Correct. Do you ever hear the thing where it's like, in order to be president, like to want to be the president of the United States, you got to be some sort of like different. You got to have something wrong in your head.
Yeah.
When I see videos like this, it's like, it gives me the same thing. You got to have something wrong in your head to want to be in this spot.
So obviously I trimmed down that clip for...
It's longer?
It's much longer than that.
Wow.
It's much longer than that. And if you could barely understand anything she's saying, that is accurate to what the whole video is. Just imagine that going on for about 5 minutes.
I would rather not imagine that, but...
And all their responses are kind of nothing burger like that. Like, she really didn't say anything other than sorry to Jeffrey and sorry to her fans, I guess. Yeah. Manny's response gets a lot of backlash with people saying that he's missing the point. Nikita posted a Snapchat apologizing, which people are like kind of okay with hers because a lot of her tweets were from when she was like 15 versus everybody else was older and like grown. Gabriel's video was different though. His video is a 45-minute sit down where he is just sharing his feelings while also apologizing to those he has hurt. People received this video pretty positively because it felt really authentic. How do you think Jeffrey reacted to all this?
Very rational. I'm assuming he was very rational with his response. And, I'm sure the buck stopped there.
He posted a few Snapchat videos of him like maniacally laughing in his mansion.
Yep. Sounds about right.
This situation really did not have an impact on his career other than like proving that he has a solid fan base that will defend him.
He's probably so glad.
Besides, who needs little beauty YouTuber friends when you can just make friends that are way more famous and popular like Shane Dawson and James Charles?
That's true.
So that was a pretty simplified rundown of Dramageddon 1. It was bigger in the beauty community because these were all like big creators fighting with each other. But now we simply must get into Dramageddon 2, which is my personal favorite.
Drama harder. Dramageddon 2, drama harder.
Okay. At the end of last episode, I mentioned a name we have not heard yet. Tati Westbrook.
Yes, Tati. Yeah, correct.
Do you remember when I said that?
No.
Uh-huh.
It's been a while.
So it's been a week.
It's been like 5 days.
She's another YouTuber. Would you like to guess what kind of video she makes?
Makeup content.
Yes, beauty videos.
I'm catching on.
She was actually a creator I heavily fucked with because she used to make videos testing like drugstore makeup and finding dupes of more expensive products.
You know what's interesting is you said finding dupes of more expensive products, but Loki, I think it was done the other way around.
What do you mean?
I feel like cheap product was branded expensively.
Oh, okay.
branded to be expensive.
Yes, but she's finding the ones that are the same thing, not
Correct,
expensive.
but it wasn't a dupe, because a dupe would say it would mean it came second, right? I think they went to the same place that makes both, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
And well, unfortunately, you don't buy makeup, so a lot of makeup is you have to find what's right for you, but a lot of it, unfortunately, it does fall into that thing where the more expensive stuff is usually better.
I think the phrase is you get what you pay for.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's true with makeup, for my sake.
Except for Tati.
This was very relevant content to me because I don't have money. Her content was more low-key than the videos James and Jeffrey were making, but she was still extremely popular. I felt like she was a really good kind of balance to the group of beauty YouTubers. Aside from this, she was also known as like one of James Charles's mentors. They were extremely close, so close in fact, James actually did Tati's makeup for her wedding. She would also promote his products and feature him frequently on her channel.
Do you think they ever played Mario Kart together?
No, I don't think so.
Sad.
Her channel was slightly smaller, sitting at about 5.9 million subscribers in May 2019. But comparatively, if she's the smallest, these people are once again just juggernauts on this platform. She leveraged that audience and, of course, created a brand like many other beauty YouTubers were doing at the time. But instead of creating makeup, she did something a little bit different. She created a supplement/vitamin brand called Halo Beauty.
Halo
Beauty.
Got
Yeah,
it.
I said that kind of weird. The vitamins and supplements are meant to target like overall skin and hair care. She got some shit for this because people were like, why? But I do actually think this is kind of an interesting way to set yourself apart, especially at this time where basically every beauty YouTuber has a makeup collection. Other than that slight confusion, Tati is very low-key, no drama, which is interesting as a friend of James Charles because as we know, he's always in drama.
He's always attracting it.
Yes.
It's always around him.
And that does not change for him in April of 2019. James does the most LA YouTuber thing to do in April, which is...
LA YouTuber thing to do in April.
In April. What do they all do in April?
Coachella?
They go to Coachella! And James actually flew out a guy he was talking to join him for weekend one of the festival. Wow. Yeah. They were obviously spotted together and people began asking like, is this guy your boyfriend? To which James actually responded to a fan tweeting, quote, "Nope, unfortunately I am still very single. This boy played me for months on end and is a disgusting con artist. I'm thankful I had my friends with me to protect me." Which is like a pretty scary tweet.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck happened? This guy, his name is Gage, actually makes a response video to this, and in this video he claims that he was clear with James that he was not gay and felt pressured by James to pick a side and figure out his sexuality, which he said he just wasn't ready for any of that.
Yeah, right.
Remember this. This is something that comes up with James.
Awesome.
James has said that this situation like kind of ruined his Coachella experience for that first weekend. So he and his friends decide, let's go to weekend 2. Let's try to have a good time. Weekend 2 is pretty much the same one, but better.
This is like Dramageddon 1, Dramageddon 2.
A little
weekend
bit.
1, weekend 2.
Actually, a little bit, yeah. James is able to get tickets, but they're VIP. And VIP is kind of the higher tier ticket, but many influencers that end up going to Coachella usually get artist passes. And artist passes have more like dedicated private spaces and a higher level of security. VIP is kind of just the next step up from like general admission. So according to James, he was in the VIP section and was just getting like mobbed. Everybody was like, oh my God, is that James Charles taking pictures? Getting in the way of his Coachella experience once again. So he reached out to Nikita Dragon. For some reason, she's like in random parts of these stories. She was given artist passes for the weekend by a company called Sugar Bear Hair.
Sugar Bear Hair.
Yes. A lot of times, companies will give influencers these tickets in exchange for like promotion, an Instagram story or post for the weekend. James signs a contract for an Instagram story promotion with them and has a fun Coachella weekend before posting the Instagram story on Monday. What kind of products do you think Sugar Bear Hair sells?
Hair products.
Any other guesses?
Sugar.
So Sugar Bear Hair specializes in vitamins and beauty.
Got it.
Most famously around hair and skincare. Does that sound like any other brand we literally just talked about?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, Sugar Bear Hair is a direct competitor to Halo Beauty. Tati felt extremely betrayed by James. She posted on her own Instagram story videos of her crying, and even though she does not say James's name, it's pretty obvious she's talking about him when she is discussing not feeling supported. She's obviously referring to the situation.
We should post a crying video on our social media.
It'll be
clearly what you do.
It's part of the process. James actually posts a public apology reading, quote, "I want to publicly apologize to my close friend Tati." What?
He posts a public apology.
I want to apologize.
I want to publicly apologize.
Can you not make fun of my writing in front of the whole group?
No, but it's like really well put. It's like very spot on.
Listen.
It's accurate.
I want to publicly apologize to my close friend Tati. She has been like a mother to me since my first days in this industry and has given me more love, support, resources, and advice than I could ever ask for. This weekend, I did an Instagram story for sleep vitamins that I have been taking because the brand helped me with security when the crowd around me at Coachella became unsafe. I did not accept any money for the post. As most of you know, Tati has a vitamin brand which I take on a daily basis, but in the moment, I did not think about the competition, which was a major oversight. I've supported Tati both online and off, like she has done for me, and I am devastated that I hurt someone that I truly love and have endless respect for.
Sounds pretty generic.
It sounds like he's like, so we have fucked up.
As they all do.
Yeah. So honestly, this doesn't seem like a world-ending moment, especially in the age of many a YouTuber apology. At the time, this kind of felt like a lot of other James drama, added to the list of kind of shitty things he's done, you know?
A lot of other James drama.
Because he doesn't stop.
Because he doesn't stop making
He's just
drama.
always in drama.
It's crazy.
I feel like being his friend must be exhausting, but also I wouldn't be his friend because he's always in drama. However, I mentioned a little video Tati uploaded in our episode last week. Do you remember the title?
I don't. Oh, yeah. What was it? Bye, Sister.
Tati uploads a video called Bye, Sister.
Singular. Sorry.
Yeah, referring to him. This video is when things just fucking explode. It's pretty long, but here are a few clips of her main points. And also there's some moments in here that are heavily memed upon.
You guys, I feel when you put aspects of your life out online that at some point you are going to have to address them if you make a radical shift. So a lot of you guys saw my Instagram story. There have been countless videos made about it. For me, what happened when I posted the video that now has gone very widespread, I was sitting here in the studio, I didn't have makeup on, I was ready to film a makeup try-on, and I received a text from James Charles. I was completely blindsided, and my emotions just got the best of me. I never jumped straight to social, but I was just like so gutted, and I made that 2-minute little Insta story. It was therapeutic for me. I don't regret it. But it was just about being lied to and feeling disrespected. And, you know, James Charles, he had 9 days after Coachella to talk to me. He knows where I live. It's not far from him. He could have come face to face and chatted with me because he knew that this would hurt me. We've had plenty of in-person conversations that were at length about other influencers doing the same deal and him not liking Sugar Bear Hair and dragging the other people and being like, Tati, I'm on your side. Like, you've got me. Like, I will support you. Yes, Mom. Like, you've got my loyalty. So I always felt really comfortable with that. And I, of course, to not even get a phone call, to not even get a text a few days prior, but right after that sponsored post went up, to have a text like, hey, Mom, love you, I'm stressed. Just so you know, XYZ, I just did this post, but it's no big. And that's pretty typical of James Charles's behavior. I know that he has a way of just getting what he wants. And I've always blamed it on his age. I've been like, oh, he'll grow up. Like, it's fine. He'll grow up. Like, there's something about him that I just adore and love, and he'll grow out of this and he'll mature, and I want to be someone that can give him solid advice. And there's so much going on with James Charles right now that I do not support, that I do not agree with. Fame, power, and a fat bank account will change almost anyone. And if you don't have people that will tell you to your face that you're doing the wrong things, you will change. And I tried to be that person for you, James. I really tried. I don't think there's any getting through to you, and I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be associated with you. And I need to say that very publicly so that this chapter can just be closed. I knew that I needed to talk to James, and I was planning on hopping in my car and, sitting down with him. But I changed my mind very, very quickly when I found out that he had been giving his side to drama channels. He had been in contact with plenty of them. I immediately knew that this was all about damage control and had little to do with his care for me, because I just don't think that he does. He's just too far gone at this point, and the behavior that I don't think I can even talk about, like the DMs that I'm getting and the things that I'm hearing, are so gross that I don't think that I can protect that, and I don't think I can help that, and I have to let this go, I have to let this go. That there was speculation when Shane Dawson came over to hang out with me, who I adore. I don't know terribly well. We've been talking for a couple of months. The day that he came over, where we were just playing with makeup, that had been planned for a very long time. We had been talking. That date had been set before all of this kicked up. And I just, I can't help but think that James Charles felt like that was somehow some sneaky thing that happened, because his ego is so big that he will think that everything is about him. We were here for him. I've promoted him. I've supported him. I've put him in so many videos. Every time that I hold up a Morphe item, I always say use code James, because I wanted him to make it and make enough money to feel like he had the resources to do what he really wanted to do with the creative videos that he always envisioned making. And that's why at the Halo launch, I got so emotional.
If it is creating content that we are all emulating right now, James Charles, you are changing everything. I love you so much.
My relationship with James Charles is not transactional. I have not asked him for a penny. I've never been on his Instagram. His behavior online is what they are seeing and what they are emulating as how they should behave to be successful and adored by the masses. Everything is over-sexualized, and that's the huge underlayer to this all, that I finally have had enough. The last phone conversation that James Charles and I had, he said some things telling me about a situation that happened in Seattle at my birthday, and it literally made me want to vomit. Oh my God, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again, and somehow you're the victim. It's really disgusting to manipulate someone's sexuality, especially when they are still, emerging into adulthood and don't quite have everything figured out. You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions. You're threatening to ruin them. You're threatening to embarrass them. And you're doing that to have them behave sexually in your favor, even if they're straight. And you know what? That's not okay. That behavior is not okay. Whether you're a woman, a man, gay, straight, bi, whatever sexual orientation you are, that is your personal call, and it is not someone else's to take. It's not someone else's to play with. It's not someone else's to mess with. And how dare you laugh about it and make meme after meme and retweet and this and that and I love straight boys and make it a joke. Because this behavior is not normal. It's not okay. Cracking someone's sexuality is not an escape room. This is shit that will follow them for the rest of their lives. And you need someone to tell you to stop it. And that's exactly what I did in your kitchen in front of Gabriel Zamora. So talking about that at the dinner table with his parents was kind of weird. Him talking explicitly about sex and things that he would like to do. And I was just I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I am used to this around, everyone else, but not his parents. I thought around his parents that he would not behave this way. It was just no big deal. Sucking dick and cock. I'm just oh my God, time and place. And you did it at my birthday dinner. And I made excuses for you then. You were talking in detail about things you wanted to do to the waiter. And when I said, James, he's straight, your response was, doesn't matter, I'm a celebrity. So freaking gross. And you said that in front of my family. In front of my childhood friends. I had to call every one of them up the next morning and apologize on your behalf because it was so uncomfortable. The Sugar Bear hair thing, that was a blatant lie. Come on. You went to Coachella, somehow had a security issue, and magically Sugar Bear Hair is there with a contract in hand to save the day for you and all of your friends. No company would ever go out of their way to have an extra, handful of passes that cost thousands of dollars a piece, just in case. That leads me to believe that this was orchestrated beforehand, but he had an emotional conflict because of me and promises he made to me behind the scenes. So he had to come up with a very clever story and didn't tell me right when he got back, but after the little bit was posted on their launch day. Have some loyalty to that fan base who has put all that money into your bank account instead of lying to them. Because you say you don't like the brand. You, I'm sure, hadn't tried the product for more than a week. I want to let you guys know I don't hate James Charles. I think I'll always love him. I think I will always care about him. I think I have that pull more so for the person I first met a couple of years ago than the person he's become, because I'm just not on board with how this is all evolving and how emotionless he's become. I don't want my career that I've built for 8 years to go down the toilet because of this. Like, and I'm sitting here going, God, I hope not, you know? He knows a lot of my business detail. He knows a lot of what's around the corner for me and my brand. I've been very open with him. And, you know, he could completely try to retaliate and do weird things. And I guess I have to kind of be prepared for that. But it is what it is. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep filming because I love what I do. And that's what matters the most to me.
So a lot happened.
No joke.
What do you want to start with?
I don't know. Where do we start? There's a lot there.
Like I said, there's a pretty iconic moment. People use that clip of her saying, like, sucking dick and cock, and you did it at my birthday dinner. You looked pretty shocked when she started talking about, like, the allegations of him, like, going after straight guys.
Yeah, that's so funny. What's the end goal?
He wants to get with them.
It seems... Yeah, she made a good point that once you have money, that you think you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. And he is, like, a 19-year-old millionaire.
Yeah, I think when you have money, there's a degree of trying to get things you can't have. And I feel like that's just life at that point, which is like, if you can't throw money at it, therefore you put your time into it, and probably trying to convince straight men to be gay. Mm-hmm. And then saying when it doesn't work, you're the victim of it. Mm-hmm. Is then trying to use power instead of money or whatever to get them to flip. Because you try to weaponize your
like,
audience for it.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's a lot. After this video, James dropped from 16 million subscribers to 13 million subscribers in just 3 days.
Whatever will he do?
It's kind of crazy he lost 3 million subscribers in 3 days. Though.
Half of them are probably bots.
Maybe all the rest of them that stayed were bots and all the real subscribers left.
What difference does he make? Everyone makes him 10 cents.
Jeffree Star actually responds first with a few tweets. He tweeted out that there was a reason that his boyfriend banned James Charles from their home. And when James's brother tweeted out, quote, "Why does everyone act so tough on the internet?" Jeffree responded to James's brother saying, quote, "Why is your brother a predator? Why'd you really move back to NYC? Exactly. Shut the fuck up."
That's crazy.
One thing about Jeffree, he fucking sucks, but he does go kind of crazy on Twitter sometimes.
When he was talking about him being a predator, is that about making straight guys into being gay, or is it about his love for children?
The children have not been brought up yet.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay.
It's this other thing. So James does post a video in response, and it's very apologetic towards Tati. Here are a few clips from that video.
Do you have a counter of how many apology videos James Charles has made?
No, because also I'm like, I should probably count like the statement apologies he's made too.
Let me look that up for us while you're pulling up this video. I'm getting something that says 6 to 8 notable public apologies, depending on what you define as apologies. Otherwise, he has closer to 15 if you count every apology he's made since 2017. He's made more than one apology per year. Starting with the Ebola, a follow-up to the Ebola. Yeah. Tati Westbrook, follow-up after that apology. Clearly he makes a follow-up.
Stop reading because you're going to get spoiled.
He had a lot of apologies. Man's apologizing for a lot.
Okay, this is his... Speaking of apologies... This is the one he posted right after the Bi Sister video.
Has he appeared on that show you like?
What?
SVU.
Kyle.
I owe everybody an explanation, but most importantly, I owe two important people an apology. To Tati and James Westbrook, I'm sorry for everything that is going on, everything that I've put you through over the past few weeks. I met Tati and James almost 3 years ago now, when I was first coming into the industry and when I had no friends and nobody to talk to or look up to. And Tati very quickly took on a parental role with me because she knew my parents were across the country. And over the past few years of knowing her family, her and her husband have given me so much love and advice and opportunities and a place to stay, and a shoulder to cry on at 3 a.m, and support when nobody else would or wanted to. Most of my career over the past few years has been about me making mistakes and trying to learn and grow from them, and I haven't always done the best job of that. I can admit that. but I have always tried. I wish that I could say this was the last time that I would make a mistake, but it won't be. The boys situation, boys have been a topic that I've talked a lot about on my social media journey, and it's a topic that I wish I hadn't. I've been involved with a lot of very unique and strange situations that have left people confused or upset, and I've learned the hard way about ways that I can interact with boys that I'm interested in, and also ones that I should or shouldn't be talking to. Coincidentally enough, Tati really was one of the people to sit me down and tell me how it looked from the outside, and let me know, hey, talking to these boys might get you in trouble one day. And she was right. That is all I have to say. I'm sorry.
It's kind of prophetic. Him being like, this won't be
Prophetic.
my last mistake. He was
No.
telling us.
Yeah, and him and his boys. How much he likes boys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He needs a bit of that.
He actually ends up deleting this video.
Where'd you find it?
It was re-uploaded. Most of the videos,
So he deleted it and then he re-uploaded it.
yeah.
Interesting.
No, he didn't re-upload it. Someone re-uploaded it.
Okay, so it's on YouTube. You found it?
Yes.
Okay.
Same with Tati's video. She deleted hers as well. It was not received well, mostly because he didn't actually like refute anything Tati was claiming.
Yeah.
He also didn't confirm really anything either. It was this weird in between, like, yes, no, I don't know. Sorry.
No, it's just a non-apology because you don't own anything, so you can't apologize for it.
Also, the server from Tati's birthday dinner actually came online
That's crazy.
and made a video.
Grasping for fame.
And made a video talking about how uncomfortable James had made him, so that did not help in James's case. On the same day this is all happening, James is actually in Australia to do a meet and greet. The meet and greet is super awkward because he ends up being like 2 hours late. I'm surprised he even showed up. And is clearly distraught, but like trying to show up for the people that came, but it's just very awkward. It's pretty quiet for a few days after that from all the parties involved, but the internet is on fire. Everyone is talking about this, specifically a lot about the predator accusations. A few days go by and Tati posts a video called Why I Did It, further explaining that she was just trying to give James a wake-up call and apologizes to him that this blew up the way it did.
What?
What?
How do you have a platform like that and not expect that to happen? Do you think she posted and she's like, maybe it'll get like
I don't know.
30 views?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is like disassociation from the platform you have is crazy.
About a week later, James uploads a video titled No More Lies, in which he goes more in depth and pulls out receipts for some of the allegations being made against him. And guess what?
They incriminate him.
I have clips.
Oh,
A video to my YouTube channel titled Tati. This video was a direct response to the video that Tati Westbrook uploaded to her channel titled By Sister. Before I say anything at all in this video, I want to make it very, very clear that everything I said in that video in regards to my sentiments towards Tati and my apology, I stand behind 100% and still reign true. I know I got emotional in the video. I apologize. It was something very, very hard for me to deal with, especially when it came to talking about my very own mother. In Tati's video, she discusses many of the different reasons as to why she was choosing to close a chapter in her life that I was heavily involved in, making many of her private issues very, very, very public, and now millions and millions of people have weighed in with their opinions and speculations on subjects that they honestly know absolutely nothing about. First and foremost, I do want to issue a thank you to both Jeffrey and Tati for taking some of the responsibility for blowing this whole thing up and for starting everything. In both of their videos, Jeffrey and Tati both mentioned that they hope that I'm able to change and that we can all move on from this situation. And trust me, I agree. There's nobody that wants this over with as much as I do. But in Tati's second video and in Jeffrey's Snapchats, they both said that they stand behind everything that they mentioned. And unfortunately, there have been allegations made against me because of these things. And I don't really feel comfortable just moving on. This whole situation was definitely not a big scheme that was orchestrated beforehand. It really did happen on the spot. The Sugar Ray Hair team texted me their proposal right away. No money was involved. And with no time to negotiate, in a panic, I signed, and that was that on that. On Monday, April 22nd, which was 1 day after Coachella, I was due to post my stories based on my contract. And up until that moment, I honestly had not thought about the fact that Tati was a Sugar Bear Hair competitor. And in that moment, I thought that as a friend, she deserved a courtesy text to let her know the context of the sponsorship and everything that was going on. Before posting my stories, I actually did text Tati first out of respect for her, giving her heads up about the sponsorship, but she was immediately upset. I tried my best to kind of explain the entire situation and also give her a direct apology as well. But at this point, I had signed the contract and I absolutely had to post it. There was no getting out of it. Throughout the next several hours, I made countless attempts to text both Tati and her husband James, and many phone calls as well, trying to reach them, all of which they did not respond to. After a full entire week of trying to reach out and handle things in private with Tati and her husband James and getting no response, I figured at this time it'd be best to just respect their space, give them their privacy, and that whenever Tati was ready, she would reach back out to me to handle things in private and hopefully move on with our friendship. I'm a 19-year-old virgin. I talk about boys quite a lot on my social media networks. Clearly at this point, it is not acceptable anymore. We're talking about that in a little bit, I promise you. But just thought I would bring it up, put it out into the universe. I don't really get a lot of action. We have probably guessed this at this point. So that being said, I have never and would never and will never use my fame, money, or power to manipulate or get any sexual actions from a guy. That is disgusting. It is not me. And the fact that Tati brought this up blows my mind because she knows the real story. The story that we're talking about here is a situation that happened when I was in Seattle for Tati's surprise party with a boy named Sam. Now, I'm going to tell you the full story since everybody seems to be leaving out literally every single detail. In Tati's video, she mentioned that she was disgusted and had to apologize to her family for me apparently saying things that I wanted to do to a waiter and then justifying those actions by saying I am a celebrity. Okay, this literally did not happen. What did happen is that me, Jeffrey, Nate, and my best friend Drew all flew to Seattle to surprise Tati for her birthday on February 14th. That night, we went out to dinner with Tati and James and her whole family, and we're in a restaurant. There was a cute boy across the restaurant that I kept making eye contact with and that I was interested in. And the conversation of dating for me and Jeffrey both came up at the dinner table, and we were talking about it for a very, very short period of time. The conversation never got inappropriate. Period. The boy that was involved with the story is named Sam. Now, when I originally wanted to do this...
So he's saying that it never got inappropriate, but you're saying that the waiter himself posted a video saying that these things happened.
Saying that he was uncomfortable with James' advances, yes.
And now James is saying that guy was never uncomfortable.
Yes.
That reminds me of how when you bully me, you say,
What?
I'm not bullying you.
Okay, girl, keep playing the video.
You're like, no, you're not getting bullied.
Oh my god, you're not getting bullied. Play the video.
See?
Video addressing everything. I did plan on crossing his name and keeping him completely private, but he has since come out and made a video of his own talking about the situation, just like Tati leaving out many, many details. But in his video and in the screenshots that I have, Sam mentioned that he was perfectly fine and found the flirting that I was doing flattering. So I'm not really sure why this got turned into something much bigger, but it simply was not. The I'm a celebrity thing is really incredibly frustrating to me because this is an inside joke between my friends and I that Tati has also participated in, and she twisted this to be something far worse than what it is. This is the joke that really is where we say I'm famous, not I'm a celebrity, and it's something that we don't say in public very often because without context, I get it, it looks and sounds really, really bad, trust me. Literally, famous is synonymous with anything good. So yeah, my YouTube video does well one day. My friends will say, oh my God, James, you're so famous. But literally, if my friend takes a good Instagram photo, oh my God, you're so famous. If our boneless buffalo wings at Chili's are extra delicious one day, oh my God, these wings are so, so famous. But it's also creating very, very dangerous stereotypes around the LGBTQ plus community. For example, Zara Larson, who's a pretty big singer, tweeted saying that I messaged her boyfriend multiple times knowing he was straight. And this tweet got almost 500,000 likes before it was deleted. In her defense, she did later on say that it was only one message, but it was way too late because the media had already ran with it, saying that I was harassing straight men and wouldn't leave him alone. Had I known that he was dating Zara Larson, I clearly never would have messaged him in the first place, but this is all very hypocritical considering this is how Zara Larson found her boyfriend. I'd like to pose a question to you, the audience, and ask, why is it okay for Zara Larson, a woman with a public platform, to tweet these photos of a shirtless man and say, who are you, where do you live, how old are you, why are you so fine, how do you like your eggs cooked in the morning? But for me, as a gay man, to DM the same person in private with a simple compliment is predatory. I want to end this video today with two things, an apology and a thank you. To my sisters, I'm sorry if I disappointed you, and I'm really sorry that you had to watch all of this go down. You saw a side of me that I'm really not proud of and that I know I need to work on changing, and trust me, I will be. I recognize the fact that I haven't always been the best role model, and that sucks. I've tried, but I will try way harder. But also to my sisters, thank you. Thank you for the messages and the tweets and the emails and the comments that I've received over the past week, making sure that I was okay. And the same thank you goes out to all the fans that were concerned, but offer constructive criticism in hopes that I'd be better. It does not go unnoticed, and you guys helped fill my heart with love when I truly didn't think anything would be able to. And in the spirit of turning something negative into a positive, bye, sister.
Turning it into a positive.
Bye, sister.
Turning it into... So what part of it was positive?
No, he's joking about the bye sister. 'Cause that's what the thing was titled. The random Zara Larson cameo.
Crazy pull.
What did you think of his response?
What do you think I thought of his response? You could see my reaction the whole time.
You're making fun of his eyelashes the whole time.
No, not his eyelashes.
His eyes.
How
The
much
blinking.
he blinks. He blinked every 1.5 seconds.
But what did you think of it?
I think he's a liar.
Okay.
I think it was not
Unauthentic?
Unauthentic. And I think that works. Or I think there's truth to that belief that it was unauthentic. Because he, as I quickly found out, has a lot of apology videos every single year since he got on YouTube.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. I always think when you apologize for something, I think it means you should make every attempt to not do it again.
Yeah.
Did he do these things again?
Some of them.
Well, not sorry.
Yeah. So after this video, pretty much everyone goes quiet for a little while. It's kind of up to the audience to pick a side and believe what you were going to believe. James actually did regain all 3 million of those subscribers that he lost back and eventually surpassed it. I haven't mentioned Shane Dawson that much.
No, I was wondering when he's going to come into this.
As far as like his involvement goes, he and Jeffree continued to make videos about the beauty community, and in his docuseries, he just puts like random clips of himself reacting to James and Tati's videos, but there's no real like commentary on it other than him being like, wow, that's crazy. Things are quiet for almost a year. However, when 2020 rolls around, things get kind of reignited because Jeffree doesn't shut up. He goes on a podcast and repeats a lot of the same things he's been saying, but that he has evidence of James being James
Singular.
James being inappropriate, including a voice note from an alleged victim of James, but at the same time, he does not produce a lot of this evidence. He just says he has it. At the same time, other creators are coming out and talking about how behind the scenes, they had heard that not only Jeffree, but also Shane were talking shit about their so-called friend James Charles. Not only that, drama channels were coming out saying that Jeffree would reach out to them and tip them off about scandals that were brewing. Which, if you don't know what a drama channel is, I meant to mention this earlier when Tati mentioned it, but drama channels are like, if I had to make like a mainstream comparison, like TMZ, but like for the beauty community.
But for YouTube.
Yeah, they were, a lot of them were like centered around the beauty community because there was so much drama in the beauty community.
As soon as these individuals all got into it. Yeah,
right.
I imagine before then it was probably just, hey guys, here's my makeup tutorial. I imagine it was just pretty casual.
It wasn't like this. It wasn't multi-page script.
It wasn't 10 apology videos per year.
No.
I imagine a lot of beauty content creators did not have to make apology videos.
Questions began getting raised about what exactly was Shane and Jeffree's involvement with this situation. As the community begins discussing this, Shane posts a tweet that he titles, "Welcome to the circus, my final thoughts on the beauty world." I'm gonna read it. Grab a fucking snack or something, because it's long as fuck for some godforsaken reason, Shane Dawson, I swear to God. So it says, "Welcome to my circus." It's a notes app. Screenshots, okay?
So I was like, I think there's a character limit on tweets. How can it be that long?
It's a bunch of screenshots of the...
Wow.
Yeah.
Correct.
Welcome to my circus, my final thoughts on the beauty world. A few questions I have been getting lately. 1, did I know that she was thinking about making a video? Yes. 2, did I tell her to make a video? No. 3, did I have any involvement in the video? No. 4, did I orchestrate it? No. 5, did I need that kind of, quote, drama, unquote, to make a good series? No. Have I ever tried to ruin a career or make someone look bad in my 15 years on YouTube? No. Do I have a track record of getting into drama with people or having fights with other YouTubers? No. 8. Am I innocent and don't have huge anxiety-provoking regrets about how I could have helped everyone handle everything better? No. I've had a pit in my stomach since it all happened. Now on to my final thoughts on the beauty world and my experience in it. The Conspiracy Palette was one of the best experiences of my life. The series with Jeffree changed my life and changed me as a person. It helped me be a lot more confident and stand up for myself, which I've always been bad at. So to honor the series and what I learned from it, I'm gonna say this. The beauty gurus who are always involved in scandals are all the fucking same. They are all attention-seeking, game-playing, egocentric, narcissistic, vengeful, two-faced, ticking time bombs ready to explode.
I love that. I need to use that in my daily vocabulary. Exactly as you said it.
And I'm over it. That was
Wow.
page 1.
You guys should have seen this. The way Amelia's head just bobbed.
Over it.
Emphasizing it. I thought her head might roll off.
Yes, they are talented, creative, smart, and love makeup. But they also joined a side of the internet that is obsessed with looks, money, power, fame, screenshots, and subtweets. Couldn't forget the money.
Would you say that that's kind of like maxing?
Maxing? Oh.
Looks maxing.
They're beauty maxing? Maybe. Releasing private text, voice memos, emails, and other receipts as a way to paint yourself in a particular light or someone else in a bad light is weird to me, and I will never engage in that. That is a game that they know how to play well, and I would rather eat my own hands off than play it. Yes, Jeffree is in that list of dramatic gurus, parentheses, and he would admit that, end parentheses. And he will always be family to me, and I love him despite those characteristics. He's very aware of the fact that I don't agree with many of the ways he approaches situations, and I have been very honest with him about needing to make some changes. But as for being in the beauty world, I can't take the drama anymore, and it's not how I'm wired, so I'm out.
But it keeps going.
I have so much to fucking say about this. This is page 204. It's draining, exhausting, depressing, and sometimes amazing. But for me, the amazing is outweighed by the bad. I can't have a pit in my stomach every day waiting for the next scandal or the next exposed video. It's going to give me health issues, and I'm done caring about it anymore. I've never been involved in drama with another YouTuber ever. And the second I decide to do a beauty series, boom, I'm in the hurricane. So did I plan Dramageddon? Are you serious? No.
There it is.
Do people in the YouTube world come to me like a grandpa and tell me their problems and ask me for my advice? Yes. Is it easy for me to get wrapped up in something potentially toxic if I think someone I love is hurting or upset? Yes. It's an issue I need to work on and have been working on. When she told me how upset she was in person, I had the same reaction the world did when they saw her video. I felt awful for her and she seemed broken. So I tried to be there for her and be someone she could talk about it. So was I shocked that she decided to make a video? No. Was I shocked that Tati read his ass for fucking filth? Yes. I wasn't acting. I didn't know it was going to be that intense. He's talking about when he was like reacting to the video. Looking back, I still believe her on a lot of what she said, and I believe she felt it was what she needed to do at the time. Does she regret it? Probably. Does it mean we should see James as some poor, innocent, sweet angel? No. Don't get it twisted. Him and Jeffree have always been at the top of dramatic guru list. I mean that with love. Did I warn James about the video? No. Why? For reasons I will never discuss. We've spoken privately on it, and that's that. Do I think James is the devil? No. Do I think he was a young, egocentric, power-hungry guru who needed to be served a slice of humble pie the size of the fucking Empire State Building? Yes. Has he grown as a person since then? It really seems like it. And that's amazing. I'm truly happy if he's realized now how his ego was affecting others, which he did address in his No More Lies video. Do I think Tati is a villain? No. I think Tati was sick of being treated like shit by so many in the beauty world and finally snapped. And damn, did she fucking snap all the way off. Holy shit. She really said fuck it and beat her face for the gods and popped on that ring light and went full Game of Thrones on that shit.
Oh my lord.
I can't. Say what you want about her or that video, but that shit will be in the history books. Well, he was right about that. Here I am. Fucking YouTube Rewind even gave it an acknowledgement. Damn. Okay, sorry. Back to my rant. Do I think Jeffree orchestrated this whole situation? No. Tati is a strong woman who made a choice. I think Jeffree was also upset by some issues with James and some things he heard behind the scenes. Yes. Was Jeffree excited to see a competitor fall? Probably. He's Jeffree fucking Star. What do you expect? His friend, by the way. I guess I missed the part where he got baptized and devoted his life to Christ. What? Did Jeffree take it too far and fuck up big time by tweeting what he did? Yes. And it's one of the biggest regrets of his life. Why doesn't he say that? Now I'm just like chiming in. Fuck. Okay. This all happened over a year ago, and I'm really sick of hearing about it and having people constantly use it as a way to keep my name and other names dragged together in drama videos. Don't get it twisted. Drama will never end with a lot of these people. It's their game, their survival, their drug. They love it. This specific drama went too far, obviously, and hopefully something like that never happens again. Putting drama in the trailer was something I regret more than anything in the world. And I'm mad that I chose tea over my morals. I'm really sorry to Tati and James if me putting their drama in the series at all felt like I was reopening up wounds.
Did he say T for like drama or T for Tati?
T like drama.
Okay.
Although I did speak to both of them privately about the trailer, I should have not done it at all. Drama might be fun to watch, but it's not fun to get wrapped up in, and it's my fault for letting that happen. And I'm sick of being trapped in the middle of it. Do I think this is the last drama involving these people? Haha, no. No, I don't. Do I want to be involved ever again? Fuck no. Last page, holy fuck. Remember to not expect these gurus to maintain some high moral code, and we shouldn't have some, quote, they must be perfect or they're canceled mentality. The reason you watch these people is because they are so extra, they are dramatic, and if you keep canceling them and wanting them to go away, then who will you talk about? You don't go to a circus and watch the hay on the ground. You go to watch the over-the-top performers who just want to be liked and want to do whatever they can to get your attention. If you don't want to feed into it, then don't. But before all the drama-free gurus pop off at me and say, well, I'm not involved in drama, I'm perfect, girl, please. Your top viewed videos are probably top makeup fails and anti-hauls with vomit emojis all over the screen. And that's okay. I love those videos. But let's not pretend that the beauty world isn't negativity first, makeup second. It's just how it is, and I'm sick of people pretending to be so above it all. And with that said, I love watching beauty channels and of all sizes, and I will continue to watch and support them. The dramatic ones, the non-dramatic ones, the ones who genuinely just love to show their makeup skills. Sadly, those channels get way less views for the reasons I have stated above. So go. Enjoy the gurus, enjoy the circus, unsubscribe from me if you're mad that I am no longer engaging in it, unsubscribe to gurus you don't like, subscribe to gurus you do like. Just don't take the beauty world as seriously as I did, or as many of us did in 2019. It's not worth it, and I feel like we all lost a bit of our soul during Dramageddon. As for my channels, I'm done with the beauty world. I love what I was able to create with Jeffree, and I'm sure people are going to assume I only did it for money, but that's not true. I just am choosing to no longer be a part of that world. I will still watch beauty videos, buy and play with makeup, and be a part of it in my life offline. But as for being a part of that world on YouTube, I don't think it's for me. I need to go back to why I started YouTube back in 2005. That was to make things that bring me joy. Blackface. Not drama.
Yikes.
And to make movies one day. Sure. Makeup will, for now, just be a fun hobby I have to help my anxiety. Like slime.
Like slime.
Or emotional eating. And that all sounds really good to me right now.
What?
Whew. My dramatic reading.
I'm very impressed.
Here's my... You want to hear my problem with this?
Which one?
My big problem with this statement is you're not in the beauty world. You made one series with Jeffree Star and made a collection with him, but you're not a beauty guru. So who the fuck are you to say the beauty guru is all negativity, or the beauty whatever universe is all negativity?
From what you've shared with me about it, it is.
Well, yeah, but most of it wasn't at the time.
The loudest part is.
The loud part is.
Does that count?
The loud part is. Sure, we'll count that. Following this, Tati posted a video titled Breaking My Silence.
I love these dramatic ass one-liner titles.
Yeah, okay, here.
I am going to be reading from what is approved by my legal team. So I am, once I start getting into what I need to share with you guys today, what I feel is important to share with you, I won't be deviating, and it's at the advice of my legal counsel. The reality is, every day I've struggled quietly trying to rebuild my now poisoned reputation. I've lost over a year of my life terrified of social media and terrified of speaking up against the people that used, coerced, and manipulated me into uploading my video in May of last year. Our world seems to be falling apart all around us, so the last thing you need me to do is fuel more hate by releasing my receipts and voice memos. But I know many of you are needing some answers, as well as a long overdue apology for the role that I played. Back in December 2019, after Shane and Jeffree's series ended, James Charles came to my LA home, and we compared DMs, texts, and stories about what had happened behind the scenes. We apologized to each other, forgave each other, and agreed to wait patiently until it was safe for me to share my story. Since that night, James Charles has repeatedly said that he wanted to be beside me for this video. But I felt it was important that I do it alone, because he deserves my first apology. And I am really sorry, James. And I've said that privately, but I want you to hear it publicly. I'm sorry. To provide some context, it's important for you to know that I love James Charles. He has a special place in my heart, and that never changed, even when I was hurt. James Charles has made his fair share of mistakes and has been in scandals. We all have, but I always believed in him, as he had a rare ability to improve himself through any situation. However, prior to the scandal last May, I'd started growing frustrated with what I perceived as a progressing sense of entitlement, and I felt that he was making some detrimental choices that could jeopardize his career and safety. None of my concerns became overwhelming until after I met Shane Dawson. When I made my video, I expressed my opinions about James Charles's behavior. I expressed how much a specific decision he made that I perceived as betrayal hurt me. I was very worried and heartbroken, but I did not lie in that video. I never called James Charles a predator, and I never said that James Charles was a danger to society. My video was not made with any malice. I did not publicly air any of the horrific accusations that were being made behind the scenes.
What were these accusations behind the scenes that she didn't say anything?
She didn't specify that it was like him like predating upon people, but that's what people were saying behind the scenes.
While I was definitely upset that he had accepted a sponsorship from the biggest rival to my brand, Halo Beauty, I did not make my video because of vitamins. I made it as a result of all of the poisonous lies that were fed to me by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. James Charles's Sugar Bear Hair sponsorship and all of the drama that had kicked up afterwards, that was just my breaking point. Yes, I'm a grown woman. I'm smart. I can usually spot deceit and manipulation a mile away, but my guard was down from being heartbroken, and I allowed myself to be worked by Shane, Jeffree, and others. I only privated my video at the request of YouTube because YouTube said it was a bad look for their platform. James, I am so sorry that I allowed myself to be poisoned and weaponized against you. I'm sorry that I bought into any of their lies. Believing those lies and allowing myself to be gaslit into making that video is one of the biggest regrets of my life.
There's a reason YouTube waits until like these murder videos that go up there have like 10 million views, because it makes a ton of money really quick before they take them down.
Kyle's specifically talking about the part where she said that she had to private the video on YouTube's request.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
Which, if that's true, that's crazy.
She can't prove it, because whatever YouTube's request is, I'm sure she's not allowed to post it. So
yeah, legal counsel, I don't know, but
under the advice of my legal counsel, I am going to invoke my rights to plead the fifth.
You looked kind of gagged when she said that she was manipulated by Shane and Jeffree.
Yeah, because it's just like, dude, what? I know these people are rich beyond my like comprehension. Mm-hmm. But, like, go get a job.
Yeah,
go touch some grass. Like, go do something that like contributes instead of. I feel like stuff like this detracts from society.
I know what you mean.
It's just like,
yeah,
it's a nothing burger.
It's a nothing burger. So almost immediately after this video goes up, Shane Dawson hops on Instagram Live.
Great. Of course.
And like reacts to the video, something no one should ever do.
Did he just play his 4 notes?
No.
Okay.
It's short, so I'm gonna play the whole thing because he sounds fucking crazy.
Oh, of course. Is that another ad? Another ad. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. This is so fucked. This is... Oh my God. Okay. I'm live because I can't even process. I need a drink of water. I fucking can't process this. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. This woman is a fucking... Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to wait till as many people get in here as possible because I'm losing my mind. Keep playing it. Keep playing it.
I was making a video. So how is it that so many editorial outlets knew that something was coming before I...
Because you messaged drama channels! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The way he's reacting when he's looking at his TV is like he just saw the Twin Towers get hit. Like, what is this reaction? He's holding his forehead, his jaw's gaping. Like, what?
The night before I did film, Jeffree sent me what he claimed was an audio file from an alleged victim and told me to listen to the pain in her voice. The audio was clearly a small portion of the conversation. It wasn't enough for me to contact the authorities. It was enough to scare me.
Well, then why would you make a video on the matter claiming these allegations?
Because she is a fucking... I can't. I don't want to say mean things about people. This is insane. This is insane. This person literally... Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Keep pressing play. I need to get through this video so I can fucking... Oh my God.
As a victim of abuse myself...
Oh my God. You are so manipulative.
That was the second tower.
You're fake crying. You are fake crying. You are fake crying. That is not real. listen, I have been, oh my God. That is not,
I made no mention of it in my video.
oh my God.
Get off.
The night before posting my video of my sister,
Oh my God.
I texted Shane sharing my concerns for James Charles, that he was out of the country on the high floor of a hotel, and I was afraid for him.
Anything better to do with your time? Like, go adopt a dog.
Here's my thing.
Take your dog for a walk.
Also, him saying that he doesn't want to say any mean things about people.
He's really good at saying mean things
Where
about
was
people.
Let me go back to the statement I read. They are all attention-seeking, game-playing, egocentric, narcissistic, vengeful, two-faced, ticking time bombs ready to explode.
Yeah, it's not good.
And I wanted to say this on statement, but I wanted to show you this video first. To me, these personally give, you got caught.
Yeah.
You thought it wouldn't come out, that you were saying shit behind the scenes. It's out.
Yeah. And then now he has to make an urgent response as it's like coming out.
But you heard
live.
even his husband back was like, get off.
Oh,
Like, what are you,
yeah.
yes. He's like, what are you doing on live? Like, that's a bad
Mm-hmm.
fucking idea. As you're not even done watching it, you haven't even finished it.
But there were two moments. The first tower and the second tower.
100%.
With his reactions.
100%. With Tati's video, whatever spell Jeffrey and Shane had cast on the general public was broken and the floodgates were open. All of their past indiscretions were brought back up. Jeffrey's were primarily focused on the scandals we covered in his episode that we started this series with, but two major incidents came up for Shane. One being a video that resurfaced of him touching himself while looking at a poster of underage Willow Smith.
Okay.
If you don't know who Willow Smith is, daughter of Will Smith, which as I am writing this script, I'm remembering that Shane did blackface to play Will Smith in a sketch. So, like, what is his problem? What is his problem?
I just realized that that's like your daughter's basically a junior.
Yeah.
Will and Willow.
Yeah.
I didn't. Sorry.
The video
So
or the
funny.
clip from the video went super viral. So much so that Willow's mother and brother both tweeted about how disgusting Shane is. The other incident being the cat situation, which we mentioned, but I said we weren't going to talk about it in his episode. This is a very memed on incident. People always, when they are joking and memeing on Shane, they usually say something in reference to this cat and him. Basically, a clip from his old podcast resurfaced saying that at 19 years old, so he was an adult, I don't know how to say this in a less vulgar way, but I tried my best. If you're highly sensitive to lewd acts involving animals, please skip 30 seconds. Starting now. He basically rubbed himself on his cat's belly to completion.
It's crazy. Don't let this
It's
man near
disgusting.
you. Don't let this man anywhere near you.
It's disgusting.
Or your cat, especially your cats.
I know, that's why Olive has been at the start of almost every episode saying, fuck Shane Dawson.
I heard it. I've heard it.
Absolutely disgusting joke. He did come out and swear up and down that this was a joke and never happened. Again, like, what the hell is this problem?
Doubt it.
What the hell is this problem? What the hell is your problem? What the hell is your problem? I can't. After these things come up, Shane actually disappears off the internet for about 1.5 years. Jeffrey takes like a month-long break before coming back with a video saying, like, he frames it as like a response video, but he doesn't really say anything. He said he's like not interested in drama and that he's too grown for all of this. To which I say, Jeffrey started not being interested in drama. If that happens, we know that we're like dead. Because there's no reality in which Jeffree Star is not interested in drama.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist. So
Or all three of these.
he literally can't survive. That's his life force. At the end of 2020 and at the end of this massive scandal, the public perception really was Shane and Jeffrey bad, Tati kind of weird, James good. Which is kind of wild considering this all started with James being the ones getting called out.
Uh-huh.
So where's everybody now? That was Dramageddon 2.
Well, how many apologies have there been from James Charles
Well,
since?
okay, hold on. Let's go one by one. I'll start with Tati because much like the rest of her career, her life has been pretty low-key after this.
Mm-hmm.
She went on another break after her Breaking My Silence video. Before returning to the internet with the intention of moving on from all this, she's still making makeup videos and still successful on the platform with a subscriber count of 7.8 million as of August 2026. Shane has also returned to the internet and, much to my chagrin, has been casting spells once again. He's actually back to making conspiracy videos and just saying some crazy shit in those videos. He's kind of at that level where people will get like so rich that they get stupid. He's also married to his boyfriend Rylan now, and they actually have 2 kids together. Also, I didn't put it in the Shane episode and I didn't include it in his little thing, but do you want to see Shane's proposal picture?
Yes.
Okay, it's a really bad picture because it's like grainy as hell.
What the fuck? Why is he's on both of his knees? Is that in the woods?
They're like on the beach, but it was the middle of the night. It was dark.
Okay.
I think I'm going to dinner, not the middle of the night, but you can't see because it's just like ocean.
Nothing. You could tell me that this was like a fake photo, and I'd believe
Him
you.
on both knees is fucking hilarious.
Well, he's begging.
Bleak.
Begging for somebody to want him.
His videos still regularly get around 1 million views, and he currently has 18.5 million subscribers.
Good.
I'm manifesting those people break their spells and find their freedom.
Yep.
Jeffree has continued causing controversy. He actually left LA and moved to Wyoming. Since being in Wyoming, he founded Star Yak Ranch,
Star Yak Ranch.
where he raises grass-fed Tibetan yaks and sells the meat.
Oh.
They never eat grain.
Is there a big demand for yak meat?
No, I don't. I mean, there's some. I don't know. He also had an era where he was allegedly hooking up with Kanye West.
Excuse me?
That was weird and probably
What
not
are you hooking up with?
like having sex with.
Okay. You got it.
I don't think that was real, but he did play into the rumors
Got it.
a lot. So I'm still kind of confused, but I don't think it actually happened. And of course, his more recent controversies are more rooted in like the easiest way to make money online right now, Kyle, which is...
The easiest way to make money online?
Yes.
Patreon.
No.
OnlyFans.
A type of content, I guess.
A type of content? Yeah, OnlyFans.
No. Suddenly saying you're conservative and going on podcasts.
Oh. I didn't really think that was a good money thing, but I guess that makes sense.
It is. It really is. Especially if you are a bigger creator who's been like converted. They make a lot of money.
It's crazy.
Nobody cancel me. He doesn't upload much on YouTube anymore. If he does, it's mainly just to promote new makeup launches. Like I said, he's kind of like bouncing around on other people's podcasts and just like saying random stuff. He also says that he doesn't approve of the label gay.
What?
And that trans people aren't real.
Okay.
But like I said, I don't think he actually believes it. Anyways, he still maintains 15.6 million subscribers on his channel.
Wow.
And James, oh, James Charles. Basically, his reckoning just came a little too early.
Too early.
Like we found out, many such apologies, since 2021, James has been consistently in hot water for predating upon young men and boys. And by boys, I mean some of his accusers were/are underage when they come out with allegations against James. James did admit to at least 2 of these instances with a video titled Holding Myself Accountable, where he confirms he did send sexually explicit messages to 2 people who were under the age of 18, and that he did not know they were underage. Morphe cut ties with him and no longer produces his collection. As of this moment, James currently has 23 million subscribers on YouTube. Yeah.
How many do we have?
Don't ask that. So this is the end of our Dramageddon series. How do you feel, Kyle?
Exhausted.
Yeah, I'm exhausted as well from writing this.
I feel like it's taxing for everyone involved.
It was very interesting to go back in time and revisit this.
Now, here's my question for you in return. How much money do you think all these people made from Dramageddon?
So much money.
Correct.
So much money. Money that you and I will never see, probably.
Well, that's fine.
Like,
it's not always
goddamn.
about the money.
Yeah. I've gone back.
Sometimes it's about not diddling children
And hey,
and being respectful of others and not posting notepad apologies and freaking out on Instagram Live.
I'll post a notepad apology if people are mad at me over the conservative thing.
No, you won't.
No, I won't. But I think people, if you actually believe Jeffree Star is a conservative, you need to be serious. Yeah. You need to be serious. He's grifting. He's playing in your face. I've gone back and forth exactly how I feel about this situation and these people. I choose to see this as a crazy time on the internet, a drama that was just overwhelming, and also I truly feel for the actual victims and smaller creators or normal people that got caught up in how overwhelming it was.
Yes, those are the people to care about.
Yeah. Since this has been so heavy, I've decided for next week, we're going to get light. It'll probably be a little bit of a shorter episode because I'm exhausted.
Get light with it.
We're going to keep it light. We're going to keep it fun. So definitely stay tuned for that. But Kyle, how do you overall feel about this series? Did you have fun?
Yeah, I thought it was very interesting. I didn't know any of this was going on. And upon reflection, I think that was a good thing.
I'm excited, though, that you know some of the memes. All right. Before we sign off, at the end of every episode, Kyle and I like to share something we liked in pop culture. I have one. Do you have one? Do you want me to go first?
No, it's okay. You can go first. Yeah.
I'll go
no
first.
Problem. You can go first.
There is an amazing song out called Brand New Chanels by Slater, which if you're not listening to Slater, I think you should get on board. I think she's going to be pretty big. But yeah, it's just really tea. And it's a really, really good song. Well, your turn.
That was good. I know you are a big music connoisseur.
I love music.
I don't think I've had a lot of time to consume any media in the last week or so. However, if I were to say anything, it would be that Press Your Luck should call us. We should go on Press Your Luck. I think I would win. Press Your Luck is a wonderful game show.
You can go. I don't want the stress.
The stress, all I see is winning.
Okay.
That's
Period.
it. No stress, only wins, no whammies. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
No whammies.
And then you whammy, anyways. And that's life.
Nice.
James Charles, only whammies.
Don't forget to follow us on socials. We will be uploading the images and clips talked about in this episode to our Instagram at a couple of brain cells. And don't forget to follow us wherever you're listening to this and leave us a review. Also, let us know what you thought of this series. Would you like to see more stuff like this from us?
And don't
forget, comment that on our Instagram.
You got to share it with your friends, too.
And share it with your friends.
Share it with your friends. They'd love to hear about Dramageddon.
Yes. If you're a chronically online person and you're like revisiting this, I feel like I did a pretty good job getting the main points at the very least.
And anything, it just tells people to be afraid of these three men.
Protect your friends and family.
Correct.
Thank you all again for supporting us, especially through this series. Hopefully we get to do more. Thank you. Talk to you next week.
Bye.